George John Bailey, born September 7, 1982, is a former Australian cricketer, who was the captain of the Australian T20I team and vice-captain of the Australian ODI team. He represented the Tasmanian cricket team in Sheffield Shield and Australia's domestic limited overs tournament, the Matador Cup, and also played for Hampshire in England and 2020 cricket for the Kings XI Punjab, previously used to play for Chennai Super Kings in the Indian Premier League and the Hobart Hurricanes in the Big Bash League. He also led Kings XI Punjab in the 2014 and 2015 IPL seasons. Bailey was appointed as 2020 captain of the Australian national cricket team in 2012, succeeding Cameron White prior to the two-match series against India that ended 1-1. He became the second ever Australian to captain an international game without having played an international game before, after Dave Gregory in the first ever Test match. 4. On May 1, 2013, Bailey was appointed the vice-captain of the Australian ODI team for the 2013 ICC Champions Trophy. 5. He captained the Australian team in India and ODI in the absence of Michael Clarke. In November 2013, Bailey was named in the Australian team for the 2013-14 Ashes series against England. He played all 5 matches of the series, 6, but was subsequently dropped from the Test team. 7. In the 2017-18 season, Bailey was named Tasmanian cricket team best player and won the Ricky Ponting medal for the first time. Bailey is the great-great-grandson of George Herbert Bailey, who represented Tasmania in 15 first-class matches, and the great-grandson of Keith Bailey, who represented Tasmania in 2 first-class matches. 2. He was born and raised in Launceston, Tasmania. He attended the Launceston Church Grammar School, where he was school captain and graduated in 2000. He then studied business at the University of Tasmania, and resided at Jane Franklin Hall. Bailey graduated with a graduate certificate of management in 2016, and is currently completing a Master of Business Administration degree at the university. A destructive striker who can change a match within a few overs, Bailey arrived as a state one-day player at the age of 19 after playing his junior cricket with the South Launceston Cricket Club. Bailey was first selected to play for Tasmania 2005-06, due to injuries to regular players, and he was given an extended stint in the first-class team, scoring 778 Pura Cup runs, including 3 centuries, and earning a second invitation to the academy. Talk of the state leadership and possible national team representation began that summer. Citation needed, after he scored a highest score was 155 against South Australia, an innings that formed part of a state record 4th wicket partnership of 292 with Travis Burt, 10-11. Another highlight came shortly before the 2006-07 season, when he bludgeoned 136 from 65 balls for the academy against a Zimbabwe Board 11. Bailey is a former national under-19 player. Further prominent performances in the coming seasons saw Bailey play for Australia against the All-Star team in the All-Star 2020 match in 2009. Bailey was appointed as the permanent captain of Tasmania for the 2009 10th season, replacing Daniel Marsh. In February 2011, Bailey led Tasmania to a 5-wicket Sheffield Shield win over Victoria, where he scored an unbeaten 160. Needing 130 in the final session, he and James Faulkner pushed the Tigers past the total in the 91st over of play on the final day to lift Tasmania to second on the table behind New South Wales. He captained Tasmania to its second Sheffield Shield title against New South Wales at Bellerive Oval in 2010-11. In the 2011 12th Ryobi Cup final in Adelaide, Bailey showed he is made of stern stuff. He scored 101 and was out in the last over. But although Tasmania tied with South Australia, they lost the title because South Australia finished top of the ladder that season. In 2012, he was signed by the Melbourne Stars for the first season of the Big Bash League. Bailey scored 114 runs at an average of 19 for the Melbourne Stars in the Big Bash League. In 2016, Bailey was signed by the rising Pune Supergiants, a new Indian Premier League team, as a replacement to Faf du Plessis, who was ruled out due to a finger injury. This was Bailey's third IPL team after Chennai Super Kings and Kings 11 Punjab, where he was captain for last 2 years as the franchise decided to release him and there was no buyer for him. 2016 auction. 12. In June 2019, he was selected to play for the Montreal Tigers franchise team in the 2019 Global T20 Canada Tournament.